Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and to another 3 a.m. movie reaction. Today we're going to be watching In the Heights. So obviously this is quite different from a lot of the movies that I've done so far. I've done a lot of action martial arts films and some horror. So a musical is extremely just very different from any of that. So you may be surprised, but this is actually not a huge departure for me. I'm gonna be honest that I don't have a ton of experience watching actual movie versions of musicals, but I do have a pretty good amount of experience with musical theater itself. Um, I myself acted in, participated in a number of shows, musical theater, and this was many years ago, so it's been a long time. But I was also in like a choir. I was very actively involved in that sort of thing when I was younger, and I was a huge fan of it. And I also, in a past life, was a history teacher, and so that may not be a surprise where I'm going from this. So, Hamilton, I was pretty obsessed with that for a while. So, this is, of course, based on the first show of Lin-Manuel Miranda, who also did Hamilton. And it's receiving a lot of praise. It also, in addition to all of that, is, of course, set in Washington Heights in New York City. And I spent quite a few years, every day basically in Manhattan for school. So I'm pretty excited about this for all of these reasons, a number of reasons. Now, like I said, I don't have a ton of experience with musical theater being represented on film, so I'm a little uncertain how this is going to come out and how it's going to feel, but I'm hopeful for the best. I just want to have a nice, relaxing, fun experience, and I am pretty tired, so maybe this will like pep me up a little bit if it's got some catchy songs, which I wouldn't be surprised if it does. But I got popcorn to keep me awake, and caffeine, and of course cats, always cats. So we're gonna do our best to power through the 3 a.m. exhaustion in order to watch this as it comes out, as it premieres. All right, so let's not waste any more time. In the Heights. Let's go.
Story of a block that was disappearing. Once upon a time, far away land called Nueva York.
Nueva
called Washington Heights. Say, so it doesn't disappear.
Washington Heights.
Oh yeah,
That's
oh yeah,
cute.
oh yeah. The streets were made of music.
Oh, familiar sights. Oh,
Lights up for Washington Heights. Up at the
Clever.
break of day, I wake up and I got this little punk I gotta chase away. Pop this rake at the crack of dawn. Sing while I wipe down the awning. Hey, good morning.
Ice cold piragua, pancha, china, cherry, strawberry, and just for today I got my mate.
there he is.
Bueno, ¿cómo está? Como siempre, señor Usnavi.
Ice cold piragua, pancha.
I am Usnavi. You probably never heard my name. Reports of my fame are greatly exaggerated, exacerbated by the fact that
So I'm gonna assume
I immigrated from the single greatest little place in the Caribbean, Dominican.
this was the role that Lin-Manuel Miranda played originally.
Ever since my folks passed on, I haven't gone back. Oh damn, I gotta get on now. Oh, the milk is gone bad. Hold up just a second. Why is everything in this fridge warm and tepid? I better step it up and fight the heat. Cause I'm not making any profit if the coffee isn't light and sweet. And let me also get a Maylene and the post and the most important
Not the post.
five sugars, I'm the number one earner.
It's quite a lot of sugars, Benny.
I'm making moves, I'm making deals, but guess what? What? Still ain't got no skills. Party hard.
Oh.
Show up yet. Shut up. Hey, little homie, don't get so upset. Tell Vanessa how you feel. I'm gonna be on the wheel, or you
it's gonna be Vanessa, right? Oh my god.
Oh, do something. Make it move. Don't freeze. Hey.
The sticking your face
Are you cool?
in the freezer to just absorb some of that when it's so hot.
Well, your coffee's
I
on
feel
the
that. Yep. Well, they're gonna make fun of you. Yep. Missed your chance again.
Oh, smooth operator. Oh, damn. There she goes.
So how can I say that while I was away I had so much to hide? Hey guys, it's me. The biggest disappointment, you know. The kid couldn't hack it. She's back. She's walking real slow.
Welcome home.
Just breathe. Just breathe.
I kind of feel some of this. I didn't grow up in the city. I grew up further upstate in a very poor place. Not a lot of people went to college, or left the area.
So what do I say to these faces that I used to know?
And then when you do leave and you're going to like a really well-known university, there's a lot of pressure and expectation.
What are you?
He was 8.
Oh yeah.
Island memories. Not me. I was in Pampers on that plane. NYC's my spot. I got my island, okay?
Mhm.
Go get yours. Don't forget how you got your name. Just fix the fridge.
You think you're funny?
What does snobby mean anyway? That sounds weird. No, it doesn't.
Alright. On my dad's first trip to New York, he saw a passing ship on the horizon. And, he was like, wow, that's gonna be my son's
No!
Snobby.
Oh my god.
I like it.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, she lied.
Hasn't passed.
She lied.
I haven't passed.
Because She doesn't want to go back.
Now, remember.
Oh
the
shit,
block was
the nails.
disappearing. Exhibit A, Daniela Salon, moving in a week. After decades of makeovers, the skin deep kind and the emotional kind, no one could fill her shoes. Literally, they were like 4 inches high.
Oh.
I'm sorry, honey. I meant to call you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got bank checks. First month, last month, and security. Good as cash.
It's just without a solid credit check, there's not much I can do. Maybe your parents could co-sign.
This is so fucking true, too.
40 times the rent.
Everything in here.
Get it to me by 5. I'll see what I can
Like, I know it's not the same. They have the additional difficulty of racial bias and prejudice against them at the same time.
Where'd I go? We pop a champagne?
But all these things are so real when you're coming from a place of poverty and your parents don't have the money to co-sign anything for you, and you don't have the credit to even, you don't think about having to have a credit check run just to get an apartment, to get somewhere to live. It's a difficult world out there. All these things that are being incorporated into this story very well are actually very significant structural factors that I think a lot of people who grow up middle class, upper middle class or more don't ever really have to think about, don't maybe even know about. He's like, bro.
Tell your cousin, Fiesta in the Heights. We can hit a few clubs. Check out the fireworks. Keep it.
Have
Thanks.
a good day.
He's like, wow, that actually worked?
Oh, snap! Who's that? Don't touch me, I'm too hot. Yes,
Bro, you didn't do shit. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like I owe you, kid. That was great. Ooh! From the, like, constant uncertainty, pressure. Just feeling like you could breathe a little, you know? This guy. This guy. Ooh! That's cool. I mean, see, this is the sort of thing that's cool. It's like you can't do stuff like that, obviously, on the stage. The numbers.
got searched. Yeah. I got searched. On moving day, my
Oh no.
roommate lost her pearl necklace, and Yare and her parents came in and searched me, and they emptied my drawers, turned over my purse, and I just stood there. I stood there and didn't say anything. And then eventually they found it in her bag.
You're the best we got, Nina. If you can't stay in the ring, what is that
Oh
gonna say?
god.
Can't
That
keep all
pressure.
this work on my shoulders.
Dile, mi gente, isn't she the best we got?
And then
Don't
I
say that.
apologized like an idiot. I stood there, I didn't do anything, and then I apologized.
Well, you keep getting A's, baby. That's your revenge.
My God, you're not hearing her, Kevin.
I'm not going back.
Como?
I'm not going back.
So
now.
all of my decisions can just go to hell here? I'm doing this for you.
No, you're doing it for you. What if I refuse your money? What if I don't want it?
It's cool, it's cool. Hey, if you want to.
You don't mind.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Yo. Who's
That-
you talking to?
Ah.
Some dude. That's messed up. She's trying to make you jealous. Jealous? I ain't jealous. I can take all these fellas, whatever.
It's like, wait, I can't do that actually. I was wrong. What?
You can bring me. You have me at hello, you know you need me.
You trying to make her jealous? This is not gonna work.
On the silent type. Well, I'm the Caribbean island type, and I can drive you wild all night. But I digress. Say something so I don't stress.
No hablo inglés.
It's like, thank you, Lord. Oh. Okay. He's like, I don't know what's happening.
Paciencia y fe.
That one was so well done. That was so. Good. So you're not gonna break up with her this time for a dumbass reason. This is interesting. That's fun. It's a very pretty shot too.
Nina didn't even let them drive her to the airport. She had to take that step on her own. An independent, stubborn lady. Like you, Iha. And that's good.
Whoa.
She started working and was like, I need more job clothes. So I started painting.
Yo, how did you... That's my dad's beach.
Yeah. You had all those photos by the register. I worked from memory.
I did the crab in the corner.
Who cares about the crab in the corner? Nobody's in the corner for a reason, so
I put on that in the stoop, that's your throne. Long after your birds are all flown, I'm home. With the coffees non-stop and I drop the shit out of my mom and pop shop, I'm home. But people come, people go. Let me show all of these people what I know. There's no place like home. And let me set the record straight. I'm stepping to Vanessa, I'm getting a second date. I'm home. Where it's 100 in the shade, but with patience and faith we remain unafraid. I'm home. You hear that music in the air? Take the train to the top of the world. And out there, I'm
All right, and that's the end. It was very long, and I must apologize for the interruptions and the cat issues. Figaro was definitely trying to knock the camera down repeatedly, and you know, sometimes these chaotic things happen, especially when you're trying to watch movies at what is now 5:30 in the morning. They get a little bit worked up, but yeah, so I really enjoyed it. The music was great. There was so many shots that were just gorgeous, including with the George Washington Bridge in the background. Just very beautifully done, filmed. The pool scene was crazy and fantastic. The whole scene where they were like walking up the walls, that was cool, that was different. The storyline wasn't particularly surprising. You kind of could see everything coming, but it's that way a lot with musicals. You're not expecting any huge surprises to happen, but the songs were still all lovely. But what did surprise me was, and I guess it shouldn't because, you know, like Hamilton, but there was a lot of kind of depth and serious social commentary dealing with structural issues surrounding poverty and generational movement, and the ability to move up, say, through the education system. And like I said, not all of those things are things that I've particularly had to deal with or even that I could relate to, and some of them are specifically relative to particular groups of people in this country. But then there's others that I think also can really resonate with anybody who comes from a background of being poorer, who's a first-generation student, and I felt like I could really feel a lot of the things having to do with that part of the story I could really relate to. And I think it had some really important things to say. So on the one hand, it's just like a fun, happy, upbeat, and ends in a happy way musical story. But on the other, it says some important things. And so I hope that people get to watch it. I hope that they enjoy it. And that their cats don't knock everything over when they're trying to watch it. But this has been a long video, so I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. How did you feel about it? What did you think? All right, so thank you very much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.